Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome to another Command Your Day. Hop on in the room. I'm Anika V. Brown, Master Life Coach and Mentor with a focus in productivity and mindset. Welcome to the room. Come on in. Hi, Raina. Welcome to the room. Hey, good morning. How are you? Come on in. Double tap the screen for me if you're able to do that. This is our time where we come together and we use words to breathe life into our do that. This is our time where we come together and we use words to breathe life into our day. Good morning, Bella. Welcome to the room. Hey, Lynn, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Good morning, Caesar. Welcome. DYX21, good morning to you. Welcome to the room. Come on in. Good morning, Queen E. How are you? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Come on in, double tap for me if you're able to do that. Good morning, Liz. Hey, Fernando, how are you? Hey, Mailcar, how are you? Come on in. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Double tap for me. If you're new here, go ahead and hit the follow button. We're live here every morning, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time for Command Your Day. Come on in. Hi, Miss Ladia. How are you? Oh, you're doing fabulous. Awesome. Awesome. I love that. I love it. Hey, Charm. Charmed by Tanya. Hey, how are you? Good morning, Esther. Welcome to the room. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So come on in. So what you're looking at is the cover to my new book, The Bold Moves Manual, which is what we work from here. This is mindset coaching in a book. So when you come here, when you gather with us, the information that I share with you really helps to shift your mindset so you can get to that next level. So come on in. If you're looking for a community that provides motivation, valuable insights, and practical strategies for success, you are in the right place. Hey, Lady K, how are you? Good morning. Good morning, Juan. Hi, Julian. Good morning to you all. So double tap for me if you're able to do that. Hey, Gigi, hit that follow button if you have not done so yet. There's also a link in my bio for you to join the Commanders community. Hi, Queen Barbara. Good morning to you. There's also a link in my bio for you to join the Commanders community. Stay connected with us. Stay up to date on what is going on in the community. Come on in. Hey, Lewis. Good morning to you. Good morning. Good morning. Come on in. Double tap, share if you're able to do that. Hi, Adele. Good morning, Carolyn. Good morning. Welcome to the room. Come on in. Come on in. If you are looking for a community that provides you with motivation, valuable insights, and practical strategy, you are in the right place. Good morning, Teeks. How are you? Hello, Kevin. Welcome to Command Your Day. Hi, China. How are you? Good morning, Ruth. Good morning. Good morning. Come on in. Let me know how you're doing. Hey, Janelle. Let me know how you are doing. Hey, Pedro. Good morning. Good morning, Raja. Happy Saturday, Lady Lola. Happy Saturday. I did send my response to you. Let me know. Let me know. Let me know if you got it. I did respond yesterday in the afternoon. I sent it to you. So let me know. Good morning, everyone. HM Lugs. Hi, how are you? Good morning to you. All right, so let's jump right into it. This is not going to be a long one this morning. I don't think so. Okay, saw it. We'll look at it today. Okay, awesome, awesome, awesome. Awesome. All right, so let's jump right into our gratitude check-in. Let's do that. Go ahead and drop in the comments 3 things that you are grateful for today. We do this exercise to help to keep us in a mindset of abundance. We're not going to throw a pity party. Good morning, Miss Gloria. How are you? We're not going to throw a pity party about what we don't have, who's not here, what's not here. No, we're looking around and we're finding three things to be grateful for, absolutely grateful for it. It doesn't matter how small you may think it is, doesn't matter how insignificant you may think it is, the fact that you have it in your possession, let's be grateful for that. So go ahead and drop three things in the comments that you are grateful for today. God's grace, God's mercy, and healing. Awesome. I love it. I love it. Hey, Eve, how are you? Good morning to you. The big three, this community and this community. Oh, thank you so much. So if you're new here, the big three is life, health, and strength. So if those are the things that you're grateful for today, which are my top three every morning, in my gratitude journal, those are the very first things that I write down: life, health, and strength. So if those are the things that you're grateful for today, go ahead and drop in the comments the big three. I'm grateful for rest, renewed strength in life. Awesome. I love that. I love it. My new car, health and coffee. Congratulations on your new car. I am happy for you, Queen E. Congratulations on your new car. I love it. I love it. I love that for you. Hello, blessed child. Hey, Trisha. Good morning. Hey, Stanley. You're grateful for the big three. Awesome. I love that. Love that for you. Hi, Clarisse. Good morning. So what we're doing is our gratitude check-in. We do this every morning. We find three things to be grateful for. This helps to keep us in a mindset of abundance. We're not giving any energy to lack. No, we're not doing that. We're looking around and we're being grateful for what we already have, what is already in our possession. All right. Now, we've also made a promise to ourselves that we're going to make bold moves this year. And we're not going to let fear hold us back. So again, what you're looking at is my new book, The Bold Moves Manual. This is what we're working from Monday through Friday. We go through it, and then on Saturdays we do a revisit. So we're going to revisit today. Now, I want you to reiterate that promise by typing in the comments, I am making bold moves this year. Type that in the comments. We're not letting fear hold us back. We're not letting doubt hold us back. We're not discounting ourselves. We're not being overly concerned about what people will say and what people will do, because they're going to say and do no matter what. So type in the comments, I am making bold moves. I am making bold moves. And we're doing it this year, right? We're not putting it off and saying, oh, next year I'll do it. In 6 months I'll do it. No, we're not doing that. We're getting it done this year. We're putting the plan together and we are working the plan. It is time to bring that idea to life. It is time to bring that solution to your life. It is time to build a brand if that is what you want to do, to write the book if that is what you desire to do, to start the business, to make your life better, whatever it is time to do it. Good morning, Dragonfly Girl. How are you? Yes, we are making bold moves together. Hey, Lilia. And we gather here as a community to empower each other. And grab this book if you haven't gotten it yet. It is available on Amazon. I See You Teaks, The Big Three. Grab the book if you haven't gotten it yet. Hi, Aline. How are you? Good morning. So this is what we're working from. This is mindset coaching in a book that is really helping us to make bold moves this year. So it is available on Amazon. You can also download the e-version from the link that is in my bio. You want to get this one, work through it, because 2.0 is coming out the end of next month. So you want to grab this first edition, work through it, join us right here, follow along with us, because 2.0 is coming in a few weeks, right? It is coming. So grab your copy of the Bold Moves Manual, whether on Amazon or by downloading the e-version from the link in my bio. All right, let's pray really quickly. Let's pray. It won't be a long one this morning. It won't be a long one at all. I have a full schedule today. I have a full schedule today, so it won't be a long one today. So let's pray really quickly. I'm going to pray the 23rd Psalm for all of us. And at the end, you're going to type, amen, which says that you agree with the prayer. Hi, Sephora. Hi, Kelly. Welcome to the room. If you go ahead and do so, I'm live here every morning, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time. So go ahead, hit that follow button. Let's pray. The Lord is our shepherd, we shall not want. He makes us to lie down in green pastures. He leads us beside still waters. He restores our souls. He leads us in a path of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we will fear no evil. For thou art with us, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort us. Thou preparest a table before us in the presence of our enemies. Thou anointest our heads with oil, our cups run over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of our lives, and we will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Amen, amen, and amen. We're going to keep it moving. Yes, surely, without a doubt. Without a doubt, goodness and mercy shall follow us. So let's keep it moving. We're going to move right into our affirmations. It is time to elevate our mindset. Now, these affirmations that I'm going to read through, they are available in the Bold Moves manual. Thank y'all so much for typing amen. Thank you. I appreciate that. These affirmations are available inside of the Bold Moves manual. So if you want access to it, go ahead and grab your copy. All right, so here we go. I'm going to read through them. You're going to repeat them to yourself. Then you're going to type in the comments, I agree with that. So here we go. I am capable. I am responsible. I am grateful. I am focused on growth. I control my attitude. I am authentically me everywhere I go. I am worthy of God's best for me. I am patient with myself. I am patient with others. I have compassion for myself, and I have compassion for others. I embrace positive thinking. I welcome abundance and prosperity into my life. I am courageous and I have peace. I forgive myself and I forgive others. My spirit is renewed. My mind is free. I have a success mindset. I have a clear vision. I am a discipline builder. I am accountable to my goals. I am innovative. I am influential. I am a winner. I am healed and whole. Today I choose peace. Today I choose joy. Today I choose faith. And today I choose to flourish. I give myself permission to be successful. I give myself permission to take up space. I give myself permission to live my dreams. And I give myself permission to win. So these are the affirmations that we use every morning to position our mindset. These are available inside of the Bold Moves manual. So when you get your copy, they will be in the front of the manual. All right. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So really quick announcement. Be sure to join my community. Thank y'all so much for typing I agree. Hey, Sophia, welcome to the room. So to join my community, you're going to tap my profile picture. Use the very first link that is inside of my bio. You're going to use that link to join the Commanders community. It is a free community. You get valuable information and you stay up to date on what is going on in the community. You want to also grab your copy of the Bold Moves manual. You can purchase it on Amazon or you can download the e-version from the link in my bio and join us right here every morning, 6:30 a.m. Eastern Time, so you can follow along. My next live mentorship session will be on May 31st, not May 31st, on July 26th. Man, I'm going backwards. So it will be on July 26th. That will be my next live mentorship session. July 26th, I want you to DM me the word mentor. I know, I'm going backwards. July 26th will be the next live session. So DM me the word mentor if you want to be a part of that live session. If you're ready to get clear on your goals, to have an execution plan to move forward for the rest of the year so you can actually check some things off your to-do list or your resolutions board, whatever you have, your dream board. If you want to be a part of that live mentorship session, DM me the word mentor. Yes, we have a party coming up. Yes, we do. Yes, indeed. DM me the word mentor so I can help you to get enrolled in the Action Accelerator if you're ready to take steps to move forward and to execute on your next major life goal. DM me the word mentor so I can help you to get enrolled in the Action Accelerator, which is my mentorship program. You do get my eyes on your goals, you get my strategies, you get my tools to execute and to become disciplined and to cultivate the mindset that is necessary to execute on your next major life goal. So DM me the word mentor if you want to work with me and if you want to be a part of my mentorship program. All right. There's also a link in my bio that leads you directly to my YouTube channel. If you want to learn more about me, get more of my teaching, you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. I am the Productivity Coach on YouTube. I have a lot of videos over there that you can watch and catch up on my content. All right. Well, it is Revisit Saturday, so we're going to look back on two of the words that we covered this past week. These words, you can find the full strategy on these words inside of the Bold Moves manual. So you want to grab your copy so you get the full strategy on the words that I'm about to go over. All right. So the first one that we're going to look at is prioritization. And I love this word. Absolutely love this word. If you're the person that gets overwhelmed because there's too much to do, too little time to do it, you end up having half done projects here, half done projects over there. You got to learn the art of prioritization. And I give you the full strategy, the full layout inside of the book. What I'm going to give you right now is just footnotes. So if this is good to you, you want to get the book so you can get the full strategy on the art of prioritization. It is very important that you learn that. If you have a lot of half-done projects, whether around the house or in your business, I do not have my book with me, but it is in there to scroll through. I don't have the page number. I don't have the page number for you. I'm looking at my, okay, so 96 and 97. There you go. Lilia just put it in. Page 96 and 97. I don't have the physical book with me. What I'm going over is on my computer. So that's why I don't have the page number. Thank you, Lilia. I appreciate that. So 96 and 97. Yes. Or 95 and 96. But it's there. It's in the book. I do not have the physical book with me. I'm just reading from my computer. All right. So the art of prioritization, you got to learn it. If you're the one that has a bunch of half-done projects all over, or you don't get anything done because there's just so much to do and you don't know where to start, you have to learn the art of prioritization. So the definition for prioritization is the ability to focus on what matters most. The ability to focus on what matters most. So success is not doing everything. It's about doing the right thing at the right time, based on clarity, choices, and consistency. Now, clarity is knowing what truly matters. Before you can prioritize effectively, you must know what is important. And not what is important to others, but what is important to you. What is the most important thing for you to get done right here, right now? And I do teach this inside of my mentorship program as well. I teach at length on prioritization inside of my mentorship program. So you got to figure out what matters to me. So clarity is knowing what truly matters. Before you can prioritize effectively, You must know what is most important. So you need to take some time to look at your to-do list, right? All those half-done projects or all the projects that you have to do that you haven't touched yet because it's so much. You got to take some time, look at your to-do list, and categorize your tasks based on importance, right? What is important to me? What do I need to get done now? I also share in the book the Eisenhower Matrix. You can look that up and utilize that with your to-do list as well. Again, you can get the full strategy on prioritization inside of the book that you're looking at. This is the cover to my new book. All this information and more is inside of the book. So prioritization is making the right decision daily. Prioritization is a daily habit of making intentional choices, like saying no to the wrong things, because every yes to one thing is a no to something else. And you don't want to keep saying yes to things that are not urgent and not important, while things that are urgent and important, they get a no because you've already said yes to that thing that is not urgent and not important. All right. So you got to figure out, what do you need to say yes to and what do you need to say no to? All right. The next thing that you can do when it comes to prioritization is batching and time blocking. So batching is grouping similar tasks together to avoid the constant switching back and forth. So if you decided that, okay, I'm going to work on cleaning my room today, all right, you can batch all the cleaning activities, batch all of that together, get that done. Then later you can work on your business stuff. So you're not working on business stuff, then coming back to cleaning, then going back to working on business stuff. That is too confusing and you're not going to be effective if that is what you're doing. Batch. Okay, let me handle all the cleaning stuff from 9 a.m. to 12 noon. That's all I'm working on. Household things, right? And then from 1 to 2 p.m., I'm going to work on all the business stuff. You got to practice batching. So you're not going back and forth, and that makes you overwhelmed when you're doing one category of thing, and then you do it halfway, then you come over here and you do another category halfway, and then you go back. That makes you overwhelmed, and it prevents you from being productive because you can't get anything done when you're switching back and forth like that. So practice batching, which is grouping similar tasks together to avoid switching back and forth, constant switching back and forth. Hey, Unique. Thank you. I needed to hear this. You're very welcome. So what I'm going through is inside of my book, Unique. What you're looking at is a cover to my new book. You can grab your copy on Amazon or you can download the e-version from the link in my bio. It gives you a full breakdown of prioritization. What I'm going over right now is just like footnotes. All right. So if this is helping you, the full outline is going to help you even more. So grab the book on Amazon, the Bold Moves Manual, or you can download the e-version from the link in my bio. All right. So blocking is also another thing that you can do, time blocking. So you can time block for focus work. You can time block for meetings, right? So you'll have specific days where you handle specific days with a specific time block for meetings, right? Every Thursday between 3 and 5 p.m., that is blocked off for meetings. So if somebody calls you up and say, hey, I would like to meet with you, here's my availability. Thursday between this time. That's it. You've blocked off time for meetings. You also need to block off time for rest, right? Block off time for rest. For me, or exercise or whatever your me thing is, you can block time off for that. For me, between 6:30 and 7 or 7:30, that is my me time. I can choose to exercise if I want to exercise. I can choose to just relax and watch some TV because that time is blocked off for my me time. So you can do that as well. So this prevents you from just reacting all day. Were you at TLC? What is TLC? I don't know what that is, so I don't think I was there. Glam smile. I don't think I was there because I don't know what that is. Type the full thing out. Yes, yes, Liz. So blocking time off for focused work, for meeting, and for resting is something that you got to do so that you're not going through your day and just reacting like, oh, let me just do this now. Oh, let me just do that now. No, you've already blocked off time. You've decided that from this time to this time, this is my focus. You're listening, Teeks. Okay, awesome. I love it. I love it. So you've blocked off time to say, okay, I'm only taking meetings at this time on this day, right? I have set aside this time block for my resting or exercising or watching TV, whatever your me thing is. This time block is for my me time, right? So we're not just going through the day reacting. Oh, let me just get a nap in right now because so and so is not here. No, I have blocked off time, so I'm not rushing to get a nap, then rushing to get up and to no. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Hey, Monarchus, how are you? Good morning. All right. The other thing to think about when it comes to prioritization. Hey, Jenny, good morning. The other thing to consider is energy management when it comes to prioritization. Good morning. I am Mary Jane. How are you? Happy Saturday to you. Welcome to the room. All right. So, energy management. So, work on important tasks when you have the most energy. This will prevent delays and setbacks of important tasks that you have to do, right? So you don't want to get up and you're doing the small, unimportant stuff, and that is using up your energy. And then something comes along that is very important. Now you don't have the energy to do it. No, you got to work on the most important tasks first thing whenever you have the energy. Because I know for everyone it's different. Some of you, depending on your life schedule, your life duties, you may find that you have more energy late at night after kids go to sleep or you've done all of that stuff. That's when you can get the important work done. For some of us, getting it done in the morning time, as soon as we get up, that's when we have the most energy. Get it done when you have the most energy so you don't get set back on the important tasks that you have to do. Thank you, my friend. Now, prioritization as consistency. This is building long-term discipline. Long-term discipline. Prioritization is not a one-time thing. It's not, oh, I'm going to do it on Monday, then I don't do it on Tuesday, then I'll try to do a little bit on Wednesday. No, prioritization is not a one-time decision. It is a lifestyle. It is a lifestyle. Every day when you get up, you got to decide what's important to me. What are the most important tasks that I have to get done today? And you prioritize that. Do not get distracted. All right? You're going to prioritize what the most important things are for you to get done, and you get it done. All right? Now you can also try out daily reflections and planning. So you're going to start each day with a clear plan, a very clear plan. And now every phone comes fitted with a note section so you can have a to-do list. Have a to-do list. I have multiple to-do lists on my phone, right? And it really helps me. It does. It helps me. So you're going to do a daily reflection or planning. So when you wake up or whatever time of the morning that is suitable for you, sit down and say, okay, as we do the 3-task method, this is kind of what it is. What are the most important things for me to get done today? What are the 3 most important things that I have to get done today? I got to get them done today. You're going to write those out because more than likely anything that gets written down gets done. All right. And when you're doing that, when you're planning and you're developing your prioritization skills, one thing that I want you to keep in mind is that some things that may have mattered to you last year It may not matter to you now. It may not be important to you right now. So you want to keep refining your focus, right? Refining your focus, and this will help you to get ahead. If there's anything that is repeated on your to-do list, it was important to you last year, like you needed to get it done last year. It was something that was a part of your routine that was important. Maybe this year it's not that important. So it's okay to refine your focus, refine your to-do list. Look at it, see what doesn't really matter this year. It's not really important this year, and you're going to remove those things. Refine your focus. This is really going to help you to get ahead. All right. Thank y'all so much for the hearts. Thank you. Now let's talk about protecting your priorities. Let's talk about that. And this is one of my favorite lessons that I teach inside of my mentorship, setting boundaries. This is how you protect your priorities. You set boundaries around them. And these boundaries ensure that your priorities stay in place. If family is your top priority, you want to put a boundary around that. No, you can't call me at this time because I'm having dinner with my family. No, I'm not getting up from the table to come chit chat with you. I'm having family time right now, so I'm not going to do that. Those are boundaries that you got to put in place, right? Has been a lot of that in my life, so I needed that. Okay, awesome. I'm happy that you're receiving it today. So you gotta set boundaries. If families are your top priority, schedule family time just like you schedule business meeting. And again, do not feel guilty if you've decided that, okay, this time between 5 p.m. and 7 p.m., that's my family time. That is a boundary that I put in place, and I want to protect that as a priority in my life. When that phone rings, you're not going to answer it. If the person have an attitude whenever you return the call later, you're going to explain to them, during this time, this is my family time. My family is a priority to me, so I cannot pick up the phone because I want to give them my full attention. All right? Those are boundaries. Setting up boundaries. And again, I teach on this inside of my mentorship program. So if you do not know how to effectively set up boundaries without there being a big blow up, without there being any fighting or argument, I teach you how to set boundaries in your life inside of my mentorship program. So again, if you want to be a part of that, you're DMing me the word mentor so I can help you get enrolled in the Action Accelerator. But boundaries do protect your priorities, all right? They do protect your priorities. If you find that your circle or there are individuals in your circle that just always want to borrow money, they're not responsible with money, you got to set boundaries around your finances. Here are my boundaries. I cannot lend you if I don't see that you're managing your money well. I'm setting a boundary around my finances that I cannot loan you if you're not handling your own well. All right, those are my boundaries that I have in place. It's not about me having it or not having it. I'm protecting what I have. So if I see that you do not manage your finances well, you cannot come to me for a loan. You got to learn how to manage your money well. That's a boundary. That's a financial boundary that I have in place. If you don't handle money well, you cannot come to me. I work hard for this, and I use wisdom when it comes to my money. So I have to set boundaries around it. All right. So again, I teach you all of this inside of my mentorship program. If you want to be a part of it, if you don't have any boundaries right now that's protecting your priorities, DM me the word mentor so that I can help you. I can help you get enrolled so you can get the lesson and the worksheet on boundaries. Okay. All right. Let's keep it moving. So you got to understand that prioritization is one of the keys to success. Not because it adds more to your plate, but because it removes distractions and those things that can derail your success path. Yes, indeed. Don't enable the bad habits. Yes, because there are a lot of individuals today that are set back, they're delayed, They can't do what they want to do because they don't have any boundaries in place, and there are individuals in their lives that are taking advantage of them because there are no boundaries. There are no boundaries to protect your time. There are no boundaries to protect your possession, right? There are no boundaries in place, and you're set back because you haven't put boundaries in place. And now these individuals are just taking advantage of your time and don't really care. They take advantage of your possession and they don't really care, right? You got to put boundaries in place, right? Prioritize what it is that you own and protect it by setting up boundaries. And again, I teach that at length inside of my mentorship program. So you can DM me the word mentor so I can help you get enrolled. All right, prioritization is one of the keys to success. You're going to prioritize what matters most and watch how you propel in life, you excel in life, you get ahead, you launch yourself forward because you've learned the art of prioritization, right? You can get the full outline. Those were just footnotes. If that was good to you, you will certainly enjoy the full outline of prioritization inside of the book that you're looking at. You can get your copy on Amazon. Get the book, get the book, get the book. Hi, Kimmy. Good morning. Welcome to the room. Get the Bold Moves Manual on Amazon or download the e-version from the link in my bio. All right, let's look at the second word. The second word is permission. Permission, permission, permission. I love this word as well. I love all of the words because they really help us to make our bold moves and get better, right? It really helps us. So permission is the next word that we're going to look at. It's an excellent book with lots of good information. Thank you so much for typing that. Thank you. Thank you. So if you were considering or hesitating, should I get the book? Should I not get the book? There you go. There's a testimonial in the comments for you. It is an excellent book. It is mindset coaching in a book. Grab it. Join us right here and follow along. Okay, so permission is on page 136 through to 138. Thank you, Lilia. Thank you so much for typing that. I appreciate it. All right, so permission. Let's talk about permission. Permission is the authorization or approval to act. Authorization or approval to act. It unlocks the power to succeed. It does. The only permission you need is the one that you give yourself. Is the one that you give yourself. As an adult, as a leader, as a dreamer, we have to recognize that our lives are not on hold until someone says yes to us. It's not. Hi, Ava. How are you? I haven't seen you in a little while. How you doing? How you doing? So we're not waiting on someone to say yes to us, right? We're not. We're not waiting on that. Your dream, your purpose, your calling, none of these require external approval. It doesn't. God already gave you the gift. So the question now becomes, will you give yourself permission to use it? That ability that you have to organize, will you use it? Right? That ability that you have to write, will you use it? That ability that you have to lead, will you use it? Will you give yourself permission to use it? So here are some major barriers to self-permission that I have found, that I have seen, that I have even experienced in my own life, right? Some barriers that I have found to self-permission. Number one is fear of judgment. Many people hesitate to step forward because they're afraid of what others will say. But as I say every morning, people are going to say whether you do or you don't do. Somebody's going to have something to say. So you may as well do what you desire to do. You may as well do it. Do it because the fear of judgment is a prison without walls. And the only thing keeping you inside of that prison is your own hesitation, your own decision to not move forward. That's the only thing that is holding you back, right? People are always going to have an opinion, Oh, you're doing too much. You're doing too little. You're not doing enough. Why are you going there? Why do you have to go there? Why do you have to say that? Why you have to do it like that? People are always going to have an opinion. Well, people like you don't usually do that. Well, you don't have the credentials for that. You don't have the experience for that. People are always going to have an opinion. But their approval is not your permission slip. Get that inside of your head. Their approval is not your permission slip. It's not. All right? Then the next thing I have found is self-doubt. We often disqualify ourselves even before we try. Oh, you know what? I don't think I have the experience or the expertise for that. But you can learn. You can learn, right? You can learn. So stop disqualifying yourself before you even try. Flip the script. Instead of saying, I don't have enough or I don't know enough, start by asking, what do I already have? What do I already know that I can use? What do I already know or what do I already have that I can use to move forward, to take myself to the next level? Do I have passion? Do I have vision? Do I have the willingness to learn? And I would dare to say, like, that is one of the initial steps to success. You got to have the willingness to learn because you don't know it all. You don't know it all. You don't. So do you have the willingness to learn? And if you do, you have enough to start. You have enough to start. So give yourself permission and start. Another thing that I have seen is waiting for the perfect moment. Waiting for the perfect moment. A lot of people do that. Some are waiting for more money, waiting for more time, waiting for more connections. But success doesn't come from waiting. It comes from starting. The perfect moment is the one where you decide to move, to go, to build, to write, to start. That's a perfect moment. Yeah, yes, Teeks, that is the perfect moment. The moment when you decide to start, whatever it is. Whatever it is, the perfect moment is the moment that you decide to start. You know what? Not another day. I'm not waiting. I'm going to start today. Let me write this business plan. I'm going to start today. Let me write out the title of this book. I'm going to start today. Let me look up this school or this program that I want to get into. I'm going to start today. Let me apply for this promotion. I'm going to start today. Let me start looking at how I'm going to dress like where I'm going. Just start. Give yourself permission and start. All right? Thank you for this powerful point. I'm receiving that. Thank you for receiving it. All right? So now to unlock the power of self-permission, number one, ooh, look at the time. My goodness, the time just goes by so fast. Number one, decide that you are worthy. This is how you're going to unlock the power of self-permission. Decide that you are worthy. Decide that. You don't need more validation. You don't need everyone to agree with you because they won't. They won't. They won't agree with you. And you don't need to have all the answers. You won't have all the answers when you start. As a matter of fact, you could be in this thing for a decade and still don't have all the answer. Right? Still don't have all the answer. So decide that you are worthy. Yes, Liz. Thank you for typing that. Number one way to unlock the power of self-permission. Decide today that you're worthy. You're worthy of success. You're worthy of the life that you desire to live. You're worthy of the house that you want to live in. You're worthy of the promotion that you desire. You're worthy of the financial status that you desire to have, right? You're worthy of it. You're worthy of the recognition that comes with the hard work that you put in. Decide today that you are worthy of it. You're worthy of it. All right. Number two, Take bold actions. As we have committed to doing all of this year, take bold action. And the first bold action you need to take is giving yourself permission. And giving yourself permission isn't about thinking. It's not about thinking about it. Okay, it's a thought that I've given myself permission. No, it's about doing. Act like you give yourself permission. Go out there and do. Right? So you're going to act like you've given yourself permission. So my challenge to you is to give yourself permission to do. Start the business. Leave the toxic connection if that is something that you need to do, that you need to give yourself permission for. Invest in yourself. If that is the thing that you need to give yourself permission to do, invest in yourself. Whatever it is, stop waiting and start doing. God has already given you a yes. Now it's time for you to say it to yourself and believe it and act on it. All right? Give yourself permission to succeed, to be successful, to do the thing that you desire to do. And you will be blown away by what happens after that. Absolutely blown away. Like what my life is today, when I first started out, I never would have guessed it. I know I had the desire to be successful, but how things turned out, like I never would have guessed it. But I gave myself permission to try, to go, to start, to do, even when it didn't work out the way that I wanted it to work out, even when I was failing and it just wasn't coming together the way that I wanted it to come together. I gave myself permission to continue, to keep going, to keep trying, to keep working on it. So the results that I'm getting today is because I kept giving myself permission to fail, which is a major thing. Give yourself permission to fail. You know what? I'm going to try this thing and it may not come out how I want it to come out because it's the first time I'm doing it. I don't have all the answers. I don't know all the pieces. So I'm giving myself permission to fail, but I'm going to try. That was my attitude when I wrote my first book. Yes, I did some research. I got a strategy down pat, but I still gave myself permission to fail. I'm going to write this. It may not come out perfect, but I'm giving myself permission to fail. Let me put it out there. I could always go back, edit, fix, republish it, right? That was something that I did when I wrote my first book. So give yourself permission to fail. You know what? This is new to me. I've never done it before. Nobody in my family has ever started a business. Nobody in my family is on social media. This is such a taboo thing. All my family does is scroll. Nobody does this type of thing in my family on social media. They don't. But I took a chance and I stepped out and I did it. I did it. Decades later and I'm still here. I'm still relevant. Right? So give yourself permission to fail. If it's something that you're going to do for the first time, give yourself permission. You know what? I'm going to give it a shot. I'm going to give it a shot and I'm going to be okay. I'm going to be fine. There are going to be lessons for me to learn. That really landed with me. Awesome. Awesome. So yeah, give yourself permission to fail. You know what? I've never done this before, but I'm going to bet on myself. I'm going to bet on myself and I'm going to pay close attention to the lessons that comes with what I think is a failure, because a lot of times what we think is a failure is not a failure, because the lesson that we learn in that is so valuable. Is so valuable. Maybe if you heard that lesson from someone else, you would not have taken it as serious as you took it because it happened to you when you were actively doing and trying, right? So a lot of things that we consider failure, not a failure, even in relationships don't work out and we feel like, man, we failed at that. You didn't fail. I'm quite sure you learned to love yourself. You learned to respect yourself. You know what it is that you will take and what you won't take. It wasn't a failure. The fact that you learned a lesson wasn't a failure. Hey, Miss Arena, how are you? Okay, you'll catch the restream also. Thanks. You too. You too. All right, all right. I'm way over my time. Let's go. Let's go. So those are the two words that we're revisiting for today. Again, if you're new here, if you're new to me and you want the full information on these words, grab the Bold Moves Manual on Amazon. Okay, it's available on Amazon, or you can download the e-version of this book using the link that is inside of my bio. If you want to work with me, you can DM me the word mentor, and I'd be happy to sign you on as my mentee inside of the Action Accelerator. All right, so those are the two words that we've revisited today. Two of the words that we went over this past week. Grab the book, join us here, 6:30 a.m. Monday through Friday, we go through the book. On the weekends, we do a revisit and we do our Serenity Sunday. So join the family. Come on in. Hit that follow button so you will get the notification whenever I go live. Connect with me on all my other social platforms so you can catch the replay to these live streams that I do. Or you can catch up on videos that I've done in the past. I am the productivity coach on YouTube. All right, let's set our intentions really quickly. Let's do that. Let's do that. Think about that goal that you're working on. What are 3 things that you can do today to get you 3 steps closer to that goal becoming a reality in your life? Get those 3 things done. Hi, the nurse station. How are you? Get those 3 things done today. 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon, 1 in the evening. If you need help with those major life goals that you're trying to accomplish, you need strategy, you need system, you need accountability, you need my eyes on your goals, you need help co-creating that execution plan. DM me the word mentor so I can help you to get enrolled in the Action Accelerator, which is my mentorship program that is going to provide you that help that you need. All right. Let's make some decrees really quickly. And then I've got to go. Got a packed day today, but it's going to be a good day. All right, I'm going to decree for all of us, and you are going to type in the comments, I agree with that. I agree with that. All right, so here we go. Let's make some decrees. I decree that all things will work together for our good. I decree that the plans of God to prosper us, to give us hope and a future is made manifest. I decree that God has given us the power to make wealth, and not many days hence we will see tangible results. I decree that we can do all things through Christ who strengthens us. I decree that God will supply all our needs. I decree that the Lord will open up the windows of heaven and pour us out a blessing that we won't have room enough to receive. I decree that we prosper and that we're in good health. I decree that God will make all grace to abound and that we have all sufficiency in all things and we abound in every good work. I decree that we have good success. I decree that we eat the labor of our hands. I decree that we have favor with God, which gives us speed. I decree that we're happy and it is well with us. And I want you to make that one personal by typing in the comments, I am happy and it is well with me. I am happy and it is well with me. Type that in the comments. Make it personal. Even if you don't feel it, I need you to say it until you feel it. I am happy and it is well with me. Yes. Thank y'all so much for typing that. Thank you for typing it. And here's the last one on our list. I decree that we're empowered to prosper according to the blessings released to Isaac in Genesis 26:13. We will become rich and our wealth will continue to grow until we become very wealthy. Those are the scriptures. We believe them, and so shall it be in our lives. That is how we program a productive and a successful day. Thank y'all so much for your time and for your participation. Now our mindset and our intentions are set for today, and we know that anything is possible when you have the right mindset and the will to do what you say you're going to do. Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. So get those 3 things done today. Again, if you want to work with me, DM me the word mentor so you can get enrolled in the Action Accelerator and we can start working on your next major life goal. Take the day on with faith and expectancy. Expect good things. Expect answered prayers, expect promotion and increase. Anything is possible when you have the right mindset and the will to do what you say you're going to do. The restream will go up on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. So make sure that we're connected there. Yes, Liz, it is so. It is so. Thank you, and you as well. I am the productivity coach on YouTube. So go subscribe to my YouTube channel and catch up on my videos there. I will be back tomorrow for Serenity Sunday. Excited about that. Thank you, Lilia. You as well. All right. Have an amazing day. I will see you all tomorrow. Bye for now.